Hi and welcome. The last time with the footage, I really got motivated and I told to myself I have to continue. And I just realized that with the C-mount, the video surveillance cameras lenses, we can modify it, we can make them work with the Canon Eos M. So here it is, I have another lens, right? And this lens, again, is just not working with the Canon Eos M. Even though I have the adapter for the C-mount, it is bulk, it is big, and I just cannot, attach. I can attach, you see it is really bulk. Let me just focus closely. Here we have, so now you can see it. So you see, I can attach it, but you see here, it doesn't come out, it doesn't get closer enough to the sensor, right? So we have to take down this part. That way I have to take out all these parts from the lens so that I can push it or pull it closer. And I have to make some modification so that the focusing ring will go to the infinite and macro also. So the lens it's a no-name lens. It just says, made in Japan. It's a 25 millimeter 1.8, and this the iris, the aperture ring is working fine, really nicely. So let's just try and to make it work. So in order to start the working, we need, and I have a fix-it toolkit. So let me just find the one with the one I can unscrew it. This one, it's not good. Let me just try. Oh, this one is perfect. Okay, so I just have to take these three screws out. So one is out. Let me just use this one to put the screws in. And I have to take out the second one and the third one also. So now I can take down this element. Okay. So this element is down, the screwing system. And what we have here, okay. So I have to get rid of this part. And what we have here, so I have to examine. So I think I have to take down this one also because it's just too bulky and it will not work. Okay, so there are some mini screws here, but I have to unscrew them, right, to be able to take this one out. And like this. I still have one here. Okay. Normally, this should, maybe I haven't unscrewed all of them. Maybe it's not enough, the unscrewing, but let me just take out. Okay. I did take out completely, entirely. I still cannot take it out. Let me just figure it out. What's the problem with this one? Why I cannot? Maybe because there are multiple ones. I don't know. This one is eliminated also. And this one, what? And this one also almost. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I have to push it like this. Okay. So I just have to figure it out how this aluminum, this in the middle, how can I take this one out? Okay, so I'm advancing. I take apart this part, and yeah, I will show you how I will advance. So I realized there are a few screws here that I have to unscrew it, and then I can take down this black thing. Okay, I'm working here, and I managed. So I managed to take down all that part. So now this one, I mean, I can just put it back, something like this. And now normally it will work with the focusing. Now, as you can see it here, we have here two screws. Those screws are just blocking us to be able to make this lens work like a macro and just working nicely and fine with the Canon Eos M. So I have to unscrew these two ones that will block normally, and I did the same thing with the other lens also. So let me just unscrew this one. Okay. Yes, here we go. Now the second one also is unscrewed. So now this part I can just freely put inside, and now it's working. But you see, the idea that I'm finding every time is that this going to be the part that is fixated to the camera, and the focus pulling will be this part, the other one, right? And this one will make it to focus the lens. So what I have to do now to this part, I just have to fix the C-mount mounting part, and then it's good to go. This was really a simple thing to do. So now I have to just screw these three screws inside, and that's it. So let me just take those screws and screw them in. I have to change the thing, which I think it was this one, right? So now, where is it? Here is the one. And this lens, I think, will be even better than the other one. So even better in the idea of focusing. Finished screwing in the three, all the three of it. And now what I have to do, I have to just push this one like this until it stops. I mean, I believe it will stop. Yeah, here. You see? Oh, this is fantastic. I mean, I'm really proud of this, because this lens will be a very cool one. So now I just have to take the other part and just freely screw inside like this. So now look at here. This is the C-mount, right? And look how this part of the glass is coming outside. This is fantastic, because now I can put it here and look. I can mount and screw inside, and then everything is fine. Then I just have to focus, and the focusing, it will be in front. So this part will not move anymore. So the front part will move, but this way, you know, the focus pulling will be here, like in front, but this way I can, so this lens is a macro lens, and it will work in an infinite and in the macro side. So let me just put this one now on the camera, and let's just see how this one is working. I'm very excited. I'm quite astonished because right now I'm filming in 5K and 14 bits, and because I can, and almost nothing. So look here. Here you can see, so I have a little bit of vignetting. You can see it here, right? You see this corner, and I suppose the other corner is. So I have a little bit of vignetting, and unfortunately I cannot use the 5.2K 14 bits raw preset, but I will try the 4K. Let's see the 4K. Now I'm a 4K 16 by 9, and I can see a little bit, if you look here, right? A little bit of vignetting. It's not that much, but this is a C-mount. So with the C-mount lens, however, I can film in 4K, 14 bits raw, and yeah, unfortunately I can see that there's a little bit of vignetting here in the corners, right? But it's not that much, but this is a C-mount, so it's 25 millimeters, and it can open up to the 1.8. And as I told you, the focusing is working. Like, let me just come closer like this. And now I just put the focus, right? And I'm in focus, right? A little bit close. Now, if I'm pulling back the focus, now I'm focused here, right? So I can really focus and utilize this lens. And with this one, we can go macro also. Let me just show you how we can go even macro. It's on the other way. You see? Now the subject is quite close. I mean, you can see my eyes, and I can go even closer, right? So it's quite a macro because I'm very close, and now I'm a little bit far, and I can put the focus. Now I am again in focus. 25 millimeters C-mount, no name. I mean, this one also I bought really cheaply because the CC camera was not working, and this is a no name made in Japan. I don't even know, it doesn't have a name. So yes, let me, and you see, I can see a little bit of vignetting. It's not that much, almost, you can see almost nothing. I just moving a little bit like this to see the corners here. It's not that much vignetting, not really. And I was thinking that maybe it's more, but no, it's a little bit. It's still, I can see a little bit of vignetting in 4K. So let me just go back. Let me just see what I have like other choice. Oh, I'm sorry, but I was wrong. Before it was 4.5K. So it was not 4K, it was 4.5K with the 16 by 9, configuration. So now I am at 4.2K, and I think the vignetting it's not there. I mean, I'm looking at this corner right here, and I don't see vignetting. I mean, really, I don't see. I'm looking at up as a little bit, but maybe not. It's just, but no, I don't see vignetting. So it's 4.2K 14 bits raw, and I don't know, I don't see vignetting. Maybe a little bit, but no, not really. Not really. So this is not bad. Like 25 millimeters. It's a very cool compressed image, and yeah, I mean, I can use with 4.2K and 14 bits raw, and I don't have vignetting, and of course focusing, it's working great, right? And here we have, yeah, I mean, it really does working fine. And let me just see in the 3K what I used with the other lens. So now I'm the 3K, and I definitely need a distance, so I'm quite far away from the camera. But yeah, there's no vignetting in this one, that's for sure. And 3K 14 bits raw with a 25 millimeter C-mount camera surveillance lens, and it's working beautifully. It has an aperture, the maximum is 1.8, so it's not bad. 1.8 and 25 millimeters. With the crop factor, that's for sure, it's completely different. But still, with the crop factor, we are getting a much compressed image. I think we arrive to 35 or 40 even millimeter focal length. But you see at 3K I can record it, and it's just working smoothly and nicely, and it's a very good quality lens. Let me just tell you what I love about the camera surveillance lenses, these C-mount lenses, is that they are well built, and they are built in the idea that the dust proof, weatherproof, and that's fantastic, because even though these lenses are old, they very well aged, so meaning that the lenses are really clean, proper ones. And this is why it's good to try out C-mounts, camera surveillance lenses, because they were well built and there's no dust inside, or you know, anything else. So now I'm at the 4.4K 14 bits raw preset, and I'm looking at the corners right here, and I see no vignetting, or down here, and I see no vignetting. So it's working even with 4.4K 14 bits raw. I can record the footages, and that's good because I'm a little bit closer to the camera. I'm not that far away, and in the monitor also I can see myself. I can see myself if I'm focused. So this is not bad. So I can go with this one 4.4K, and it's working fine, and I can record without any problems. So 25 millimeter C-mount lens again, and I can record with 4.4K 14 bits raw. So I want to see the footage, of course, because I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, this one is quite good because it offers compressed image. So the 12.5 millimeter focal length, also it's a good focal length. Because I can be closer and I can pull focus like just with my hand like this, but because here I'm a little bit far away, so I have to, you know, move a little bit, but you know, still this is nice. So I'm really happy, and I'm happy that I show you how you can modify, and I think we can modify any C-mount lens and just make it workable with the Canon Eos M. So this is really something excellent for cinema budget, for budget cinema, meaning that the lens, you don't have to buy expensive lenses. You can go with old, you can start with camera surveillance lenses that you can find dirt cheap everywhere. And then if you need, you can modify it as I showed you direct, and you can start using it. And what is nice, you can find lenses that are really with a great aperture, like the other one with 1.3. This one also 1.8 at 25 millimeters. It's not bad. It's really not bad, and it costed me nothing, almost, like dirt cheap, these ones. So let me just put back the other one again. I'm back with the 12.5 focal length, and as you know already, I just love this lens. But I'm really proud of what I have done today. So with this lens, I mean, this is just great. Meaning that having this new lens, this no-name lens, is just great. I mean, now it's functioning correctly and nicely, and yes, I'm quite proud of it. So what is cool right now, I have already a 12.5 millimeter focal length. Then I have now a 25, and obviously I have 15, and I have multiple C-mount lenses because they're cheap. I am just buying them, but obviously I shouldn't. I should stop. But yeah, we are here at Budget Cinema Magic. Everything is on a budget. I hope this was helpful and you now understand that you don't really need expensive lenses. Just C-mount dirt cheap lenses. You can already start with the Canon Eos M, start record, create cinematic sequences, movies.